Hey out there Pokemon fans, Fardreamer101 here with a very special Pokemon battle for you. So this is a battle against someone who's rapidly becoming a very good friend of mine. Spoke to him through Twitter and YouTube, was actually watching one of his live streams on Saturdays and he was requesting battles. And this is the battle that we had on there. His side of the battle is up on his channel. I will leave a link in the description down below, so please go and check that out. If you're actually from Spinda's channel, just popping over to see the other side of the battle, welcome to my channel. Hope you enjoy the content. If you do, drop a sub. Hopefully some really good things happening on this channel over the next 12 months that I hope you'll enjoy, and leave any comments down below and I'll try to reply to them if you have any questions. So Spinda was doing VGC battles. I'd watched a few who was playing really well. I'm not the most confident of battlers, particularly when I know other people are sort of watching me. It's a bit different from going on BattleSpot when you're sat on your own in the living room. But when you know there's other people watching, you kind of don't want to make a bit of you fool yourself, which is what I was a bit worried was going to happen. But I thought partway through, you know what, let's just jump in and give him a game. So this is the battle that we had. So it was standard VGC, so it was bring 6, pick 4. So I grabbed my Scrappy Skirmish team in there, as it was a team that I know I could play fairly well. I've been playing with the most recently. Spinda's bought one of his VGC teams, which is a scary team with some really interesting ones. So he has got a Goodra, Mega Man, the Mega Blastoise, Wigglytuff, who is a huge problem for me in this match, as you all no doubt see, Ringo, his Kecleon, who's a really interesting choice for him on, gets some really interesting moves, but not one we see very often. So without wasting time, we'll jump straight into the battle for you. So, Spinda was going to issue the challenge. I thought I'd open Elron and Battle Cat, so that seemed like a pretty safe lead, opening with 2 walls there, just to give us a chance to scout what he was going to do. However, he does predict that completely and opens with the Wigglytuff and the Kecleon. So, Intimidate's going to come in, which is great on the Kecleon, so Ringo's going to drop his off. However, not so great when it's a competitive Wigglytuff. So, competitive's going to kick in there, he predicts that really well and gets a big special attack boost. You're going to see Fake Out there from Ringo onto Arcanon. We're actually trying to Will-O-Wisp the Wigglytuff at that time, at least, to try and slow it down a bit. We're going to see with its Life Orb, we're going to get Flinch off. Elden's going to go for a Scald, just to try and get some damage off on the Kecleon, so I wasn't 100% sure what it was doing. I know it gets Shadow Sneak as a priority, but that +2 Hyper Voice is going to do a huge amount of damage there to Battle Cat and drop us at 40. So at this point I'm thinking I'm going to get swept by this thing, so we need to make a play. So I predicted a Shadow Sneak from the Kecleon, and figured I'd go out into Roserade. We could probably take a Hyper Voice because it's resisted, but I did figure we'd probably try and target Melodic down, expecting the Shadow Sneak to take Battle Cat out. Rose is going to take that pretty well, just going to hang on in there. We're going to take some more Life Orb, so we are going to wear this thing down. We're going for another Scald on Ringo there, just to try and get it down, and we do snag the burn, unfortunately. I'll say unfortunately, I don't think it mattered too much in the grand scheme of things. This T-Bot's going to come through and pop Elron though. So we're in pretty much, we're down 1-1 and 1 already pretty injured already. So I'm thinking I'm going to get swept by this Wigglytuff right here unless we deal with it quickly. The upside is I've got Rosie in, and now I can bring Metagross in as well. So we can get a couple of fairy killers on the field. So I figured he would probably target down Metagross this turn because it is a threat. So I figured he'd probably Shadow Sneak and then possibly target it with the Wigglytuff as well to try and take it out as quickly as possible. So we're just going to Mega Evolve and predict him that. We're going to see Shadow Sneak come through from the Kecleon, so we predicted that correctly. And we're going to straight up Sludge Bomb onto the Wigglytuff. I kind of wanted to predict the Blastoise coming in and go for a Giga Drain, but I didn't want to risk not being able to pick up a KO on this thing. And Sludge Bomb would have been neutral incoming on the Blastoise anyway, so I would have took it out. Ringo is going to go down for Burn, which is partly why I didn't target it down that turn, as it seemed like the best play at the time. And those 2 turns there pretty much pulled us straight back into the matchup. We're going to see Mega Man come out and Goo the Goodra. So we're not going to particularly kick around on this one. We're going to straight up Giga Drain that Blastoise just in case it does carry Ice Beam, because that will Mega Launch Ice Beam. Even though we're Assault Vest, we might have lived 1. And I do know that Goodra carries Flamethrower, so we're definitely not living both of those. But he does opt to protect, predicting the Giga Drain from Roserade, which is absolutely spot on, so that's what we're doing. We are just going to target Goodra down with the Meteor Mash though, and just smack that thing as hard as we can, which we take it down probably just into bullet point range. We do get the attack boost, I don't think that mattered too much. We're going to see Flamethrower come through from Goodra. We do live just on 17, that Assault Vest coming in clutch there. I did think we could probably live once, it was non-stab. Bullet Punch is going to pick up the KO on Goo Goo. And they're in a pretty good place. We're not completely out of the woods, but this Giga Drain is going to really hurt Mega Man, take it down. Just missed picking up the KO, so that thing's got some real bulk to it. You can see a Dark Pulse come through. That thing, Mega Launcher boosted, max special attack. I'm assuming he's going to pick up the KO or Metagross. But we are just going to be able to bring Arcanine in now and try and clean up here. So we're still only a 2-on-1 situation. Arcanine packs E-Speed, obviously, so we're just going to click that. We're not going to overthink it. We're just going to E-Speed Giga Drain. You can only target the one of us. 2 E-Speeds, if one doesn't, should finish him off anyway if he targets down Arcanine. If not, this Giga Drain will definitely pick up the KO. And down goes Mega Man. So GG to Spinda. I really thought I was going to get swept at the start of that match by that Wigglytuff. It was literally that one Shadow Sneak prediction switching to Rose right there really gave me a bit of extra momentum going into the match, which I needed at that point. So I'm pretty sure that one play possibly set us up to win the game. If you enjoyed that video, guys, please leave a like, rating down below or a comment. We are trying to hit 100 subs by the end of this year, so if you do enjoy the content, please go and sub to the channel. Hopefully we'll continue to bring you some great content over the course of the next 12 months. And obviously, please go and check out Spinda94's channel. He's a fantastic guy. He's a really, really skilled battler, and I'm sure you enjoy his content as well. That's it for now, guys. Take care of yourselves, and if I don't see you around, I will see you on Battle Spot. Bye for now.